let's go ahead and open her up. Super comfortable bed. Oh, this is so good. It's so soft. You really can't get the same feeling of a foam mattress, something like this, the responsiveness, than you can from anything else. I mean, just the springs just don't do it. This thing is so comfortable. You sink right into it. So I've given it about 3 hours. It does state inside of the little manual that comes with it with some additional information on some tips on unpacking it. And it says it takes about 1 to 3 days in order to get this to expand fully. But you know, after 3 hours, it's mostly done, I think mostly expanded. But I'm sure it'll probably still get a little more volume, which is nice because it'll actually get even a little softer. But I mean, this is so comfortable. It's like I'm sleeping on a huge pillow, which brings me to these great pillows. I mean, this Nectar has outdone themselves with these pillows. They're so comfortable. I mean, you lay on them and then you kind of just slowly kind of sink into them in the most comfortable way. You know, this is pretty cool here. So it comes with the opener that you saw me using, and this thing is really neat. It's like a letter opener, but it really protects the outside material. Make sure that you don't damage it when you're opening, which can very easily happen even with some scissors. So this is a really good idea. Plus, I got something else to open my mail with now. Again, it comes with some tips on how to open it and just some instructions. It also mentioned something about a smell. If I put my nose really close to the mattress, there's a very slight smell. You can't really smell it. Once the sheets are on, I'm pretty sure I won't really have you know, anything that I would notice. But it says that if you are sensitive to it, that it will go away within a couple of days, usually within 3 days. It'll be fully expanded and you won't have that smell anymore. So not a concern. Then it comes with the warranty book. Now, I would look through this, very cool, 10 years. So they will give you a 10-year warranty specifically on here that pretty much covers you for any defects. So that is really cool. And then beyond the 10 years, there's still another warranty. You can get all the details on their website, but basically they give you 50% of the original price that you paid if something goes wrong with it and you are actually able to, if you don't want it repaired, then they will give you a credit of 50% of what you paid, which is really neat, so that you can really count on Nectar. Some of the things that I noticed right away is that this cover feels really good. It's nice and thick, so that it doesn't kind of move around. It feels like it's one with the foam. Although I did notice that there's a zipper, which is really good because sometimes you'll receive a mattress and they're not washable. You can't do anything with it, and I like to make sure that I'm able to wash these off and get them nice and clean. So it looks like you are able to actually remove it. They've got this here, and then also another thing is this is like an anti-slip on the bottom, which is really neat. It's got these little raised little edges and they're like rubber, so the mattress isn't going to move around. I just took a leap, as you saw, and it didn't shift at all. Obviously it's on carpet, so it's not going to move too much, but I mean, it didn't move at all. It has a very good weight to it, so it feels very solid edge to edge. I mean, if I put all my weight over here, it feels almost the same as if I'm putting all my weight over here. It really does feel good. I mean, you really have to push on it even just to get it down. So edge to edge, this feels really, really good. I mean, if you get, you know, if you're sharing the bed, I mean, right at the edge here, besides my arm hanging over, it feels perfect. I don't feel like I'm leaning to the right. It feels really, really good. So very, very impressed with this bed here. Let's go ahead and measure it so you know exactly what size they come out. Again, you may get just a little bit more volume. It does take about 3 days to expand, but after about 3 hours, we've got just under 55 inches, and the length we've got just over 72. actually about more like 73. So that's your dimensions for this bed here. It is a full size. Then you got these cool pillows, really neat. They're about 29 inches wide and about 16 inches. So these are really good. I mean, they fit obviously the mattress perfectly, but again, these are so comfortable. I mean, this is it right here. This is so good. It really is firm, but the memory foam, I mean, it just gives your sleep, your rest another dimension. You really feel so comfortable. It's like you're being cradled by the bed, but at the same time, you're not like, you don't feel sunken into it at all. I mean, it just feels really good. So this bed is highly recommended. Again, the quality, the workmanship, the cover seems really good, stitched together very well. It looks like it's gonna last a long time. Nectar, I've seen them online and just had to have one. So I'm really looking forward to using this for a long time. So some of the other things that you may like about this bed here is that the top sheet, as I mentioned, is really comfortable. It's really breathable. So I don't think you have any issues during the hot nights, summer nights, you know, sleeping on this. I think it feels like it breathes really good. It's nice and light and fluffy up top, but that memory foam just really feels supportive. Even if I walk on it, you could see, kind of sink in, but it still feels good. So like if you're sleeping with someone, I wouldn't imagine that they'd be feeling you as you kind of move around too much. It feels really, really good. When I kind of jump on it, you can feel kind of sinking into the memory foam, but it's super responsive and it comes right back. So it kind of feels like it's like you got this little cushion pushing against you, which is really, really nice. So definitely recommend this. Really looking forward to sleeping on this here. So as I mentioned, it feels super high quality. I mean, this is a great value. Nectar has done a really good job with this bed. It comes with a couple different layers, and then looks like maybe some sub layers, but it's got tensile cooling cover, quilted gel memory foam, adaptive high core memory foam, and breathable base layer. So it really kind of puts a lot of things together in order to get this real supportive feel that you get when you're laying on it. I mean, again, just the quality is great. As far as the firmness, from their website, it says like it's just right, kind of in the middle. It's not too firm, too soft, and I definitely feel that because it feels like you're on a pillow. The gel foam is really, really good, very comfortable. And again, I can imagine that during the hot nights, it would be, you know, you wouldn't feel like you're sleeping on something like on a plasticky material or something that's going to make you, that's not breathable. It feels very breathable. At the same time, you know, when it's nice and cold, an extra couple of covers, and you just kind of sink right into the memory gel foam. I mean, it feels really good. Again, the warranty is fantastic. You know, they give you the 1 year, 365 night home trial, and then that forever warranty that they put behind it. So I saw a bunch of positive reviews on this, and I'm adding to it. I mean, this thing is really comfortable. I don't see any reason why you would have any issues with it or why I would have any problems with it down the line. The 2 extra pillows is a huge bonus because they're super comfortable and they feel really good. I highly recommend the Nectar mattress. I don't see any reason why you would have any issues, and I'm sure that you'll be as happy as I am.